Good morning, class. Today we're going to finish up our book, Reasons for the Seasons, but before we finish, I want to go over some things that I made notes on for my foldable. For autumn, we have fall starts September 21st. Farmers harvest crops like pumpkins and corn. So that's one thing that happens in the fall. Kids will go back to school and the days start to get cooler and shorter. So today we're going to learn about winter. So we're going to go over to our book and we're going to read the book about winter. I'm going to remove this little bubble. So we're going to finish our book by reading about winter. The air becomes cooler. Oh, wait, that's the fall part, sorry. We're going to start right here. Winter. In the northern hemisphere, winter begins about December 21st. This is the time of year the northern hemisphere is tilted farthest from the sun. It is the coldest season of the year. In the southern hemisphere, summer is beginning. The first day of winter is the shortest day of the year. This is called the Winter Solstice. On this day, we see the midday sun at its lowest point in the sky. In early times, the first day of winter was celebrated as the festival to honor light, to keep away the darkness and hope for the sun's return. The coldest days of winter come after winter solstice because the earth keeps losing the heat it gained in the summer. The leaves are gone for most of the trees, and there aren't as many birds. Some animals sleep all winter. This is called hibernation. Often is very cold. Can you turn and talk to your parent about what are some ways that winter impacts the animals? Yes, some animals migrate to different areas that are warmer, like the birds and the butterflies. And then some animals sleep all through winter and they collect food, such as like the bears, they get fat and they eat all their food. That way they can hibernate and sleep all winter. And snakes go to sleep so you don't see snakes out. So that's how animals are impacted. How are we impacted by winter? All right, it may be time for ice skating, skiing, and making snowmen. Some people wear winter coats, jackets, mittens, and hats. Sometimes it's nice to stay indoors. During winter, daylight is short and the nights are long. We see the sun low in the sky. Sometimes it's dark even before dinner. Now, let's talk about areas near the equator. The equator, remember, if we were the Earth, would be right around our belly button. It'd be like the belt going around us. The areas near the equator, or the middle of the Earth, have little temperature change during the year. These places are hardly affected by the tilt of the Earth. Instead, the seasons are marked by alternating rainy and dry periods. They have 2 rainy and 2 dry seasons each year. Each day at the equator, daylight and darkness are almost always equal. So how are people on the equator affected by the seasons? Yes, they have 2 rainy seasons and 2 dry seasons. So their temperatures stay about the same and the daylight and darkness are always equal. At the North Pole, where Santa Claus lives, and the South Pole, where the penguins live, it is always cold. When the pole is tilted far away from the sun, it is winter. During parts of the winter, the sun never appears over the horizon. It is always dark. When the pole is tilted closer to the sun, it is summer, and it is always light. So if you live somewhere near the North Pole, even states like Alaska, they have a few months where it's always day or always night. Turn and tell your parent, what do you think that would be like if it was always day or always night? Spring, summer, autumn, winter. Year after year, the seasons repeat themselves. So let's see. Today, I would like you to go and write your notes on winter. And then I'd like you to think about some different things about which seasons you like the best. Because tomorrow we're going to write about what is your favorite season. So finish your notes on autumn if you haven't finished them. And then finish your notes on winter. I'll tell you, the one thing I love about winter is snow. So I would like you to work on those things today. And then tomorrow we'll come back and I will see you tomorrow.